red hair, hand-me-down clothes, and a stupid complexion, you must be a Weasley. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blood Brothers with Ryan Power and Kyle Snow.
Oh, you were doing a bit. I see.
Yeah, that was our intro.
Yeah, we were having a conversation outside of that, and then
we
was
were
like, "What's
certainly.
up? What's up, son?"
None of that's
right,
making
so we're
it
gonna
into
go
the
get
episode.
Henriette. That's what we're gonna do. Blood Brothers, Bloodborne. We're here.
Isn't she gonna be more like your blood sister?
No, she's like not. Listen, she dies and comes back. She's basically a Force ghost.
Sure.
She's like a Force hunter, or sorry, a hunter ghost. Host? What is she? An alien? She's a host. She spreads the DNA infection that causes all of us to turn into these dogs. Eventually, we will all look like the blood-starved beast, and we will be starved of blood. Beast. To be fair, I mean, blood is a thing you need. I can understand why the beast would be so upset. Like, I probably wouldn't be. I wouldn't be that vicious if I didn't blood, because I think I'd be dead. But yeah. Okay, this dog needs to figure its way into this room. It really doesn't like that. Like, yeah. Well, I just wanted the dog, but the dog just like it's gonna aggro at the worst possible time in here. I know it.
Yeah. Oh,
hey, what's up, dude? With the dog actually apparently doesn't know how doors work, so.
I mean,
I can hear it. It's trying to run. It's collision. See I think it's hitting the collision detection. See, that's when you know a game has bad collision detection, when even the AI can't figure it out.
Yeah. Also, we're getting minor hiccups on the on the recording. It seems so.
I didn't hear anything.
I hope. No, on my end, like just visually, not audio. It happens occasionally, but it's happened a couple times here. It's nothing major, and sorry if it's a little bit janky for everybody, but.
No, that could have been. Was it just the audio?
No, it was just video. Like it was like have little frames and things. It happens on occasion. Like usually.
No, sure. I was just asking.
But yeah, I'm assuming it has. Ooh, you got shot, son. I'm assuming it has something to do with the snowstorm that's going on outside.
Oh my God! Since when was there two dogs there?
Oh.
I healed. Oh, get out of here! Come on! What a bunch of bullshit. I never have problems with these enemies. It's because of the stream glitch. Fucked me up. Got me off my game. I didn't expect. I actually forgot there were two dogs there. I thought it was only one.
I also forgot. I don't know why I'm holding.
I wouldn't have went so hard on that one dog. I'm actually kind of surprised the second dog was even able to figure out the collision detection enough to come get me.
Yeah, really though, eh? Nice one. That was a good meme, Ryan.
That's one of the things I'm noticing about old COD that's like frustrating me. I'll like be running and I'll go to, because I'm a really, as I was explaining, and I'm a real erratic mover. That's how you have to play, but that requires a lot of situational awareness.
Knowledge of your map.
And I'll be like, I'll remember the doors here, and I'll like go to turn and back through a door, and then there'll be like a brick slightly raised on the ground, and my foot will get stuck on it, and I'll be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't count the number of times I get frustrated too at players blocking doorways when I try to move erratically. Like there'll be a guy trying to shoot us, and we'll be in a window, and I'll try to move out the door, and they're blocking the door, even though we're both within range, and then the enemy just shoots us both. And I'm like, do you not realize that the enemy not only has to jump, he can kill two of us at what? Like, ugh. Why are you standing still and crouched and looking out the window like you're gonna somehow own him? You know, he's got us.
Yeah,
that's what when bullets fire at you mean. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the principal rule. When someone's firing at you, if they're close to hitting you, or they have hit you at least once, and you barely see them, don't stop and try to shoot them, unless you see them move on or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Turn around and run, and get a new jump on the situation.
Disengage.
You're not gonna somehow magically figure out a way to kill them. Yeah, it did. Yeah, exactly. It didn't get stuck this time, but it didn't matter because I ended up getting all my health back.
Yeah.
You know, it should.
Yeah, you do have no bullets, by the way, just in case you talk about that erratic movement. I can literally hear the controller.
Yeah, that's actually what I do. That's what I do on the stick when I play Call of Duty. And like sometimes one of the things I really like to do, and I have to do this when I play it on consoles just to get a little finer movement, is sometimes I will actually use my other hand to push my stick over. So let's say I'm moving up, right? Sometimes there's a situation where in order to move your finger to the left, right, it's actually kind of tricky. to like because you'd lose going up, and you don't want to give away your foot. See, this happens. A good way to test this: try to run around and take turns while still sprinting with Soldier. You can theoretically run infinitely with Soldier 76 in Overwatch. It actually is possible. Yeah. You're allowed to turn, but only at such a sharp angle. So sometimes I'll take my right hand's thumb and just push the left stick a little to the left, and use both fingers on one stick.
Interesting.
Like I'm even doing that now.
Never done that.
Yeah. It's just because it allows me to three-dimensional movement, right? There are like, again, this is way more prevalent in shooters than it is in something like this because the other thing just controls the camera.
Yeah.
So there's usually never a situation.
The other thing
I
also
can
just
readjust my left stick without consequence. Readjusting your left stick in a shooter means you're going to get hold up or your movement is going to cease. It seems little, but flow matters in those games a lot.
Yeah. So what I do when I'm trying, you're talking about like when you need to readjust where your thumb is to do another thing. I'll usually instead of doing that, I bring my index finger on my left hand down to cover while I readjust my thumb. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's not something I've ever thought about, right? It's the same thing. This happens to me a lot when I.
Right, that's the thing. It's meant to be.
Well, hey, keep in mind, I'm originally a mouse and keyboard guy, so you'd fucking never take your hand off the mouse. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Yeah. But when I play League, no bullets. So, I did mention that earlier. To be fair. Yeah.
You did.
I always have to think about what the like when you're. Fucking, this happens every time I start with a new player. They always ask me how to level up without pushing, because you know how you have the you have like your HUD with like the QWER buttons, and there's like a little plus icon that comes up whenever you're gonna level up an ability, but you only push that if you're a noob. People always ask me what the keyboard shortcut is, and I always have to like stop and do it to remember, because everything's muscle memory. But like,
see, yeah, that's actually my inherent problem with playing shooters on mouse keyboard. I really liked, like, and to be fair, my initial time with Call of Duty 4, I played Modern Warfare 2 on console. I played Call of Duty 4 all on PC when it came out. I remember back in those days because one of the crazy things was that the onlines wouldn't connect for some reason. And then I found out if I plugged because like it just had LAN issues or something, or sorry, port issues or something, because this was back when online multiplayer still wasn't a staple. Like it wasn't always presumed that it would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally a decade ago.
Yes, and I would plug anything into the headphone jack, and then suddenly online would 100% work.
That's weird.
Made no sense. It made no sense. I know, right?
Yeah.
And I believe some people eventually said it had something to do with drivers, like it had something to do with something installed by a driver gets installed when you do something that does something. I don't know, but yeah, anyway. The mouse and keyboard back then, I would just hotkey pretty much everything to the mouse because I had a mouse that had like 20 buttons. So it'd be like this is grenade, this is because I actively just from my time with MMOs dislike keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's not necessarily the moving my hand. I don't think as a longtime console gamer, keyboard shortcuts aren't as intuitive as a controller. A controller feels like an extension of what I want to do with the character. Yeah. Mostly because most things are measured one-to-one to the stick, right? Movement and the camera.
Henriette.
Yeah. Wow! Henriette, help! Oh,
she was at 1 health!
Did we get our souls back too? I don't even remember if we did.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, no, we did because we died on the dog. The dogs.
Oh yeah.
I didn't go that way though. I didn't actually go that way at all. I just went to this place.
You also didn't have that many souls anyway.
We're gonna go up the stairs though. I actually probably don't even need. I want to get Henriette and kill the guys up the stairs, but we could just make a sprint too for the. Because I don't even know what's up there. It could be a boss though.
Yeah. So
it's worth knowing.
I think that like what you say probably I think it's one of those things that just depends on what you're used to. Like for me, keyboard shortcuts
there's also preference
easy.
as well. Yeah. Like people obviously prefer different things.
Yeah.
Like
I
think when I say extension of my or extension of me, like it obviously that I'm saying that applies to me. It just feels so natural.
Of course, yeah, of course.
But I'm also I play a lot of modern sports games, and those games inherently use the sticks like as extensions of limbs and stuff like that, right? And I feel like there's a group of people that either really enjoy that sense of thing because it gives you the ability to do a lot, or the people who like this is too overly complicated and it's not precise enough to the point where it doesn't feel like Street Fighter. It feels like something else. And I agree. That's fair.
Yeah, that is totally fair.
Even this, like this is another example of a game that's just like this isn't as precise as something like a Street Fighter. It's just because of the animation priority is a little too. what's it, meaty, like, you know what I mean, long. Like, look at that
Yeah.
dodge. That's way too long of a dodge for what you would expect a game that feels real. You know what I mean? That real tight.
Yeah. Now, I think that there are situations where a game can be designed around that, and like in a
Yes, these
good way,
games
right?
are.
Sort of, but like I think that a better example is the first Castlevania game. Did you ever play the original Castlevania?
I did.
Yeah. You know how like the
At one point, yes, I did.
yeah,
yes.
like the whip animation. There's like a half second like you know like he like throws the whip back and then throws it forward. When you jump, you're fucking married to your jump. There's no moving in between the jumps and stuff. And because they're you're moving around like it's linear level design, so they know exactly what's coming at you. They design the entire game and like every level around that mechanic and that understanding. So it feels fair. Whereas obviously, like that's such a simpler game that you won't generally find yourself running into like jank issues, right? Because you're never backtracking, you're always coming from the exact same direction. You don't have 3D movement where you're gonna like get clipped on a tree or some random bullshit, right? Because it's such a simpler game that it kind of lends itself better to something like that.
And there's the other thing too, like even if you look at I find it interesting that older games all inherently seem to always, not always, but generally, older good examples control way tighter than newer good examples. Like a good one for this would be, for me, is look at something like older third-person action adventure games. Like look at old Ninja Gaiden, old Devil May Cry, old. So
I want to make sure when you're talking about old Ninja Gaiden, you're not talking about the NES games, right? You're talking about like the Xbox.
No, like original Xbox 3D platform action games. The old Legend of Zelda games, right? And even to a degree, some of the newer Legend of Zelda games. But the lack of detail in those environments, like the fact that it was just textures, meant that there was nothing that you were... I could never get hung up on the branch of the tree, because the branch of the tree doesn't exist, right, in the world. So inherently, moving around those worlds feels cleaner, because this wouldn't... my character wouldn't need to move up above these rocks, because these rocks... You know what I mean? Like... The environments are meant to be there more as like set pieces, not as interacting. And like obviously, as games got bigger, they wanted to add more to it, and as they did that, you sacrifice.
Yeah, well, it adds a level
of
immersion.
Like that's obviously the thing we don't consider. Like look at Street Fighter; it simulates a background. It's there in the back. You don't the ground is inherently flat. You literally are moving on an axis. That's not how life works, right? That's a game, right? Like.
Ryan, I'm going to interject that the ground is not flat. It is in fact very slightly curved because the ground is the Earth.
Oh God, yeah. There it comes.
Kidding.
The flat Earth theory. Yeah.
No,
anyway, but yeah, that I think that there is something to be said for that. But at the same time, like that doesn't mean there isn't examples of tight playing modern games. It's just there's less of them. Well, I just think more they're thinking about a bigger experience than some games used to.
Yeah. So and just real quick to get back to the thing we were talking about with like preference of like control or finger placement and things, obviously with keyboards, it's really interesting to find out how different backgrounds will affect the different ways that you play games. Yeah. So, for example, there's two really big schools of thought when it comes to playing a game like League, because obviously your main, everything motion-wise is completely tied to your mouse, so you don't need to move your hand around for that. Every time you're pushing a button on the keyboard, it's always to activate an ability or something along those lines, right? So, the important buttons for those who don't know. Q, W, E, R are your abilities. D and F are your summoner spells, which will be like your like a blink or a heal or teleport or things along those lines. Those are the most important buttons, and then S is kind of important for certain characters, and A can be important for certain characters, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be important for different people.
Well,
so in general,
through the door.
Nice. In general, you'll be using Q, W, E, R is where you default put your hand.
Oh shit.
And then you'll adjust around that. And
oh shit. Okay, yeah. Hold on. You're gonna. We're gonna have to. Yeah. I wasn't barely listening because new stuff and I was running through the enemies. Okay. Yeah.
No,
okay. I knew this would be a boss. Cutscene means we're gonna have a boss.
Okay, you are.
So okay. It looks like we're blocked by bosses here.
Yep.
What? Because if the Bloodstar Beast is optional, then this is probably the boss I have to beat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a boss though, but just because.
Maybe
it's
she's your friend.
Oh no. Maybe it's the old lady I killed. Maybe my.
Yeah, I was just about to say she's pissed. Maybe if you didn't kill that old lady, she'd be like, "Right this way, sir."
Shit, she's clutching her amulet.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I'm just gonna. Where's the exit? I just came to admire the temple.
I don't think you can go through an exit.
Yeah,
It didn't make you go through the,
what is she?
She's a nightmare lucha deer.
She's Vicar Amelia. Amelia. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Hello, darling. That's a big hit. Whoa! Okay, yeah, she's gonna be tough.
No, she looks like a giant pussy. Okay, you got this. At least she doesn't have giant sweeping attacks.
She's pretty big.
Yeah. It looked like you dodged. Like you were too close for her to hit you with that one move, though. There's no way you're ever dodging to the side on a hit like that.
It's okay. Stop screaming.
Yeah. I changed the toilet paper roll. We're gonna be fine. I did not eat the last ice cream sandwich. Okay, when she moves up like that, I don't think her hair hurts you.
No, that's nice. Her feathers are not damaging.
Yeah. This is just a fact-finding mission at this point. Like, obviously trying to
I mean, yes.
This is probably not the run.
Hey, lady, calm down. I get it. You're angry? Did someone do something to your precious amulet? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I kind of figured that if that thing hit me, I would die.
Yeah, well...
By that, I don't mean her fists. There was like a little arc.
Yeah,
I was
the knock
staying
up,
way back because I didn't know how
cloud.
far it came, but there's like a little, there's a little after effect or shock wave thing.
She Dragon Ball Z'd you.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a boss on each side.
Cool.
So we could bring Henriette to the boss and see what happens with that. The thing is that I feel like it would make more sense to kill the enemies along the way and then summon Henriette.
I feel like maybe just do a souls grinding mission and see if we can get a little more stats. I don't think you have the stats to beat either of these bosses, to be honest, but...
Yeah, but I mean, killing those guys gives me souls. Stats? I have stats. We don't need to level up to beat the bosses. That's not an issue.
You don't think so? Okay.
It's just items. Yeah, no, if I... Like, I was fact-finding there.
The other one. Yeah, no, I know you're definitely...
It's mostly, I didn't think I could beat the other one without some sort of throwing object so I can do more damage well, what's his name stuns him. I could beat him if I didn't bring what's his name, probably, yeah.
Alfred?
Like, I just need a bunch of... I just need a bunch of blood vials at that point.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Hey,
like, I'm dodging effectively, honestly. Like, my dodges are not... Yeah. Like, and the other thing is, like, if I had bullets, too, I would have been shooting a kill. I would have been trying to find the riposte, but I only had 5 blood vials. Or blood bullets. I was debating doing it at some point. I was just, like, I was still kind of overwhelmed by all her attacks, to be honest. I was still trying to figure out exactly what she was doing so I could figure out the best time to shoot her.
Yeah.
Because I honestly didn't want to stand still too long. But, like, the enemies are starting to drop things. I feel like now that we've progressed to 2 bosses, the enemies are just somehow going to be inherently more likely to drop things. Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
He's over there. He's just chilling. He's coming. Oh! Talk about collision detection.
Yep.
Nathan Drake would have gotten through that door.
Yes, actually, that's a game where they do the wall stuff. His hands would have touched. I just inherently think that's a better way to do it. Like, the fault isn't that the thing is, like, the reason that I should get hung up is because I don't remember where the door is. I inherently remember where the door is. I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just a little bit off.
It's literally just exactly. The stick is just a little, it's like the stick is just a little bit off. It's like, come on. Like, I get it when I'm coming at it from the front. It's like, oh, it should be obvious to do that. But like when you're when you're running back, right? You're just sometimes you just clip, and it's like, oh, well, that catches me up. Yeah, that's the type of stuff I run into in Call of Duty 4. The better I get, the more familiar I'm getting at the game. But I'm also older. That's one of the things I'm noticing playing. It's like my reaction time isn't as good as it. Granted, I used to play on PC too, and also the PC player game or the PC game had more players. The console versions, the matches are smaller. The PC could go up to like 32 players if I remember correctly, or maybe 64 even. This one, I think it's like 16 at most.
Yeah,
and that's if a game is full. I've had instances where the game has... See, that instance, these guys still give me... They make me wonder.
Yep.
Like there's just too many other attacks that don't do anything and some that do, and it's just like I kind of just want to fuck him up. There we go. These guys are good to do the charge attack on. Honestly, I think it just does so much damage. Kyle's just gonna be a second. Oh shit! Right, I'm dodging these enemies here.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, everybody. Alex got home and the door was semi-frozen, so she couldn't get it open by herself.
Yep, it is that time of year.
Yes, it has already started snowing, and obviously this will be the last episode I do today.
Correct.
Yes. Also because I think that like things were hitching enough that we're still fine, but you know it's lower quality than what we usually do. But that is outside of our control. That's one of the things that'll be nice when all of us have Elgatos, is that the person who's actually playing it will be able
to stream, yeah.
Yeah, which is just like, it'll just be nice because like, I'm sure, like Chris was telling me, like when I didn't really realize this because I was never the spectator on,
fuck it.
on Horizon, obviously, but since we've been doing Uncharted, I've seen it happen here and there. And we never obviously had this issue for the stream on Horizon because that was weird.
Henry, yet.
But Chris was like, "Oh yeah, I used to see nothing happen." It doesn't really take away from like the viewer experience in terms of like for us, but like it's nice to not have that if we have that option. But
yes, well we're still building the quality. We're still building up to our higher level. Oh.
Yeah, of course we haven't even reached our final form. Nice dodge. Less nice dodge.
It's okay, Henriette and I got this.
Yeah.
We'll just do this ourselves. Let's go. We're gonna go fight that boss.
All right.
Come on, Henriette. You coming? Yeah, she shoots fire and stuff, so maybe she'll be better.
Maybe.
Also, I wanted to go while that dude was down. Come on, Henriette. Don't fight the big dude. Let's go.
If you just
come on
in, she'll probably like jump to you.
Oh yeah, she'll probably jump to me. You're right. Let's go. 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 Yeah, it's right at the staircase. She might just jump to me, you're right. Oh, that's a genius idea. I didn't even think about that.
Ryan. It's a video game, Ryan.
Oh, yes. Come on, Henriette, get here. Shit, that didn't happen.
Hey, you're souls. Might as well pick him up.
Henriette!
So it turns out that actually might have been the worst idea I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Henriette!
Oh, no, she's here. She's here. She's here.
She's gonna die immediately.
She might have lost a lot of that health fighting other people. Holy shit! Yeah, she only loses about 1/5 of her health per normal attack.
Well, I haven't done a normal attack on her.
No, I mean, Henriette, sorry. Loses about 1/5 of her health. So her being low, I think, was because she was fighting other enemies outside and got pulled here.
Yeah, Henriette.
Yeah. Do have
Kirkhammer doing damage. I'm getting some slowdown.
Okay.
Oh that shit, Henriette, stay out of the way of that stuff.
Henriette's having a bad time. Oh, there you go. She healed herself a bit. Yeah, this is a lot of health on this boss.
Yeah, but I can kind of. Provided I can get behind her, I can sit in her ass and just like cheese her here.
Yeah. For this form, anyway, you know she's gonna have more.
I gotta save up some stamina though.
Oh, that's a weird looking butt.
Yep, just poke her in the butt.
She switched to you.
Oh, come on! I'm alive.
Oh, you're up. Oh, I thought you were dead too. You had like 1 health, dude. Good thing you upgraded health in that last round, or you were dead, son.
Yeah, see, I gotta watch when she moves like that. Oh.
Yeah, you also gotta take over for Henriette, or you're gonna lose your partner. Henriette, go heal yourself, you idiot. You have like 1 health.
I gotta get stamina. I can't sit there and just help Henriette to the point where I have no health. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, she's done. She's also below half, so this is probably form change. Okay, leaping attack. That's new. Stamina.
What are you doing?
Healing! Hit her!
Healing.
I think, so this is just a guess, but I think don't go for a charge attack if she's healing. I think you can interrupt her with any hit.
Oh, right, that thing. I dodged to the back. Yeah. I got to dodge to the side on that thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
I forgot
okay.
that. Well, I can dodge to the back, but I have to be back enough already. Like
yeah.
It's not too close, but it's still I was close enough that
So things to take away from that one. She heals.
Also, Henriette, question bringing her. I don't know.
I mean,
same thing with the last boss. Felt like she had more health, but like, I don't know. Like it seems like Henriette fights those other people, so there's no way I can get her there without. Like I'd have to. Maybe I could help Henriette kill those other people, the two up the stairs with the post.
That would be the thing.
Those guys are tough. All right, we'll do one more quick run here.
Yeah.
I'm getting enough stuff on the way that it's like whatever. I'm not overly concerned right now because like we're still kind of seeing like we're just kind of giving it a kick at the can right now with the boss.
Yeah.
If you will, the old kick at the can.
Hey guy. But yeah, yeah. When she heals herself, I think just hit her as quick as you can because I think it'll interrupt the healing. I think it's like a channeled ability. So charging up, like I think, just gives her more time to heal.
Yeah.
That's a guess, but it feels right.
Yeah, I could see that being the case.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, that was like I'm not gonna be like, right, you should have done that in the first time when neither of us knew that she was gonna heal.
I only had one bullet, and like that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, there is a chance too if I do it immediately, maybe she gets repostable. Like I don't know.
Yeah, or even if you have to melee her, like just don't go for the charge melee, just like swing once.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like initially in my mind, I'm like, well, if I can get off the charge, I'll do more damage, right? Like if like the question is if it interrupts her heal or not, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it will.
We will find out for certain because we know that the charge did interrupt her heal. I'm guessing that any attack will interrupt the heal.
Well, I left her for so long though; she could have been done.
It looked like she stopped because
she did
heal a lot. She was interrupted. Yeah, it looked like she was interrupted though. To me, like that's
fair.
Yeah. Obviously, this is one of those things where it's like you need multiple runs to know for sure because you know we have to do different things both times to figure out exactly what's going on.
See there, he was dead. Like, oh, these guys really annoy me. Yeah, I wish every enemy was able to get stunned by your shots. Then the game would be easy.
I mean, yeah, then the game would be easy.
Then you could just aggro everybody.
Oh, okay, we got some slowdown there. I think we're okay though. Yeah. To be honest, ooh. Yeah, that's getting.
That's me. I'm doing the jank there by moving.
No, it wasn't you. It was definitely us. Oh yeah, this is getting.
Anyway, we'll quickly go do this run here.
Yeah. This is probably going to look worse than any of the other ones have for everybody. So if it fixes itself, that's great.
Whoa,
if not,
Jesus Christ.
Really sorry, everybody.
Henriette. We'll bring her again, why not?
Yeah.
She's not a detriment, I should say. It's just tough to tell, right? Because like I didn't do enough damage to run to know, but like we should watch to see how much damage a shot does. You know what I mean? From my weapon.
Yeah.
To the boss.
Yeah.
Because then when we do it solo, we can then measure that. If it looks like it's the same amount, you know what I mean? The health bar is the same amount, or if their defenses are higher or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be the last run, just because we can't, like, the snow's making issues now.
Well, yeah, that was the plan.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, like, this is going to be a very low quality version of the fight.
Last run here.
because it keeps on like slowing down really badly, and then skipping forward. Oh,
no, I'm just what you are trying to the last part of it.
I can't. Oh, well, this is. Yeah, I actually can't even. This is actually unwatchable at this point for an audience.
There you go.
Oh, I think we're okay now. Oh, no. That was... Speed up. Try moving around a little bit, Ryan, could you? Okay. Seems like we're getting our frames back the way we're supposed to, but it's in SD. But I'm okay with SD and being able to see things. You saw that, right, dude? That was pretty bad, yeah.
No, I didn't see nothing, remember?
No, not you. I was talking to Alex.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you said you saw that, so...
I said deer,
anyway.
but yeah, it's
oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. That. It's the internet, Ryan. Don't worry. Yeah. I know we've discussed this with people.
Oh, whatever. The guy came from
before, but turns out that being able to stream peer-to-peer in one-to-one. Live, real time, takes a lot of drain on your internet, and I do have very good internet, but that's assuming that we don't have a blizzard happening inside.
Is the gun guy not dead? He's
I don't
dead.
see him anywhere, but...
Oh. Up. Oh my god, I'm still alive.
Oh god. You are also completely out of blood miles.
I know. But we're gonna kill the big guy. Oh, what?
Or die.
He's dead. Oh, yeah, now she kills him.
Yeah.
Henriette, letting me down.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to run back and grab your souls, I think that's fine, but I don't think we need...
I didn't have enough for it to be mattersome.
Okay, yeah.
We haven't been doing any souls runs, we've just been doing boss runs.
Oh, yeah.
Because we just checked out the bosses. Which we will be. At some point.
At some point. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it for here because you'll.
Yep.
I encourage you to watch this one, Ryan. You should see how.
I'm not touching the controller. I'd already assumed that we were ending when I died.
Okay.
You do not need to explain why we are ending. You had already made that abundantly clear.
Oh, dude, you super need to see this though when it comes up. It's so bad. On my end.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying that yes, that has been clarified.
All right. Thanks for joining us though, everybody. Good.
Yep.
Good runs.
Yeah.
We'll be one of these bosses at some point.
Yeah, we're still figuring it out with the bosses. To be fair, we didn't even get to the boss. We were fucking around with those. I mean, she got aggroed by all of them, so I pretty much had to go get them because she would have died if she would have just fought them all by herself. And then at that point, the boss is probably tough. We think maybe tougher for no reason because I don't even get her help.
Yeah. Truth. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Pierre Lacroix.